Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mrs. Smith 88. So today I have a fragrance haul for you guys. This is from Ulta. They recently did a 20% off sale for the holidays. I had crazy Ulta rewards. I literally had over $500 in rewards. It is best that you cash them out in like $250 increments. So I went ahead, I cashed out $250 in points along with using the 20% off. That way I saved even more on these fragrances. I got more for my point buck. And I did grab 3 fragrances that have been on my wish list. So let's jump in and get started. I'm going to go ahead and start in the center with the one from Way. This is Way Rue Street Honor, and I may have butchered that name. This is the 1.7 fluid ounce. I believe this retailed for $52 or $56. I definitely love the simplicity of the packaging of the Way products. All of their fragrances are packaged like this. So they have the clear bottle as well as the white cap, and the cap is actually magnetized, which is pretty cool. My daughter was obsessed with that. So I'll show you guys, like the magnet is already pulling. And it just kind of sticks on. So really cool feature there. And the actual scent notes on this. So the main accords are white floral, musky, powdery, yellow floral, violet, sweet, lactonic, woody, animalic, and floral. So based on the main accords, this fragrance was right up my alley. It was a blind buy. I didn't even know that they sold Way at my Ulta store. I never seen it in the perfume section. So I do believe it might be over in the hair care section, since Way is a hair care brand. Top notes are violet, gardenia, lang lang, as well as white musk. So if I'm being transparent with you guys, of these 3 fragrances, this one is my least favorite. Do I hate it? Absolutely not. I like it. To me, it smelled like Jergens lotion. I don't mind the smell of Jergens lotion. I like the smell of Jergens lotion. But there comes a time where you think to yourself, would you spend $56 to smell like Jergens lotion? And the answer is no. So if you want to smell like Jergens lotion, buy the Jergens lotion for $5 or $7. Don't buy the Way fragrance. I will still wear the fragrance. I got a good price on it. I like the fragrance. I definitely think that it's going to be a nice after shower, just clean smell. So I will get my use out of it. I like the bottle, but I definitely think that I would not blind buy another Way fragrance. So moving on, I don't even know what one to talk about next because I love both of them. So I think I'm going to go ahead and talk about the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. So I have worn Gucci perfume for a long time. My first Gucci perfume was Gucci Envy Me back when I was in high school. It has been discontinued in the last couple of years, and luckily I still have a bottle, but I use it sparingly because I don't want to run out. I love Gucci Envy Me. So that was my first fragrance. Along the years, I've bought many more Gucci fragrances since then. And I actually had Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia, and I ended up giving it away to my cousin. Well, then I smelled this, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to spend $118 at Ulta to get Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia again, because this does not smell like the old Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia, the one that was like in the I wouldn't say octagon, it's in one of those bottles that has the black cap. Like literally I have one that's looking at me right now. So I ended up going online. I ended up finding a perfume shop in Canada, and I ordered the old version of the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia because I'm like, oh, it's cheaper, it's gonna smell the same. No, this reformulation of it is totally 100% different than the original. I may have to do a video for you guys where I compare them side by side, but this is the new formulation. I believe it came out this year, and telling you, this is 100 times better than the old formulation. Like I said, I do have the old formulation. You guys will be seeing it in an upcoming video. Like I said, I may do a side-by-side comparison. They definitely touched base with those vintage roots. I definitely think that this looks like an old-timey bottle that you would see sitting on a woman's vanity. So the main accords of this fragrance are white floral, sweet, floral, patchouli, woody, fruity, and warm, spicy. Top notes, pear blossom. Middle notes, gardenia and jasmine. Base notes, brown sugar and patchouli. I'm not a sweet perfume person. Like, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say I'm not a sweet perfume person. I don't like marshmallowy sweet fragrances. Do I like fruity sweet? Absolutely. This scent, oh, I am in love with it. So happy that I splurged and used the 20% off to get this. So glad that I got the biggest size. I definitely could see myself repurchasing this fragrance if I ran out. This fragrance makes my heart happy, especially because I told you recently my Gucci Envy Me has been discontinued, and that was my top Gucci fragrance. I think that this one might be able to knock the Gucci Envy Me out of its top running place, and this may be my new favorite Gucci fragrance because I adore it. I was talking this up so much at work to one of my coworkers. Unfortunately, we work from home, so we can't smell each other, but she loves sweet fragrances. So Ashley, if you're watching this, this is that Gucci that I was telling you about. I told her this weekend she needs to go to Ulta or Sephora and smell this and make her husband buy this for her. So fingers crossed that Ashley gets a bottle too. So let's go ahead and talk about the last fragrance here. So this is another perfume, really high price point, $120, $118, and this is Tiffany Rose Gold. This originally was never on my radar, but what happened is that, sorry, I ended up nudging my camera. What happened is I ended up getting one of those stupid little cards that came in an Ulta catalog, and it had this on it, and I peeled it and I smelled it. I'm like, ooh, I like that. And it made me nervous because I smelled the original Tiffany and I hated the original Tiffany. I smelled that in a department store way before this came out. Was not a fan of the Tiffany fragrances, but when I got the little insert from the catalog of the Rose Gold, I kept obsessing. I'm like, I have to have this, I have to have this, I want to smell this, I have to have this. And I never made it to a department store before the sale, so I'm like, you know what, 20% off, I'm gonna blind buy it. I looked at the notes, seemed like it was up my alley. So main accords, musky, rose, floral, fruity, powdery, iris, and woody. The top notes, black currant, which makes sense because I'm going to tell you guys something soon and you'll see where I was kind of developing that idea. Middle notes, blue rose, iris. Base notes, musk, ambrette, muskmallow. So I hope that you guys don't take offense to my interpretation of this, but this smelled like a high-end version of Bath & Body Works Black Raspberry Vanilla. Love Black Raspberry Vanilla from Bath & Body Works. So I get black raspberries, which is actually in reality the black currant. So I definitely think that I was on the right track with that. The only difference between this and the Bath & Body Works is that it has this really sharp, intense green note to it. Very crisp and like bam. Little bit on the sour, but not in an offensive sour green way. Just like I said, that sharpness to it. and some people either love or hate that sharp green smell. I think that with that black raspberry vanilla smell, it smells absolutely amazing. It literally smells like you are out picking fresh blackberries right off of the bush, where you're getting that green note and everything. Like I said, elevated, more higher end version of Bath & Body Works Black Raspberry Vanilla. And some people might take offense to that because you can get black raspberry vanilla pretty cheap. But this fragrance I absolutely love. It is unique to be in my collection because I don't have another perfume that even smells similar to this. I think that Tiffany knocked it out of the park. I love the bottle. It looks like a fasciated gem. You got the leather Tiffany & Co. band on it. Even the hardware on it is rose gold, so your spritzer is rose gold. All in all, I am over the moon excited with my Ulta purchases. I think I did great, especially with the Gucci Flora and the Tiffany. Really, really happy with this haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and bye everyone.